there, welcome to VCode's 100 Days of Coding Challenge. Today is day 24 and let's see the question number 1. So today we have an interesting question of converting binary numbers to decimal. So let's see the question to find out more details about it. So the question is, write a Java program that converts a binary number represented as a string to its decimal equivalent. The program should use a user-defined function named binary to decimal to perform the conversion. The function should take a binary string as input and return its decimal equivalent as an integer. So the function description is given. It is the return type is int. The name of the function is binary to decimal. The input format must be the string format of the binary number. The input format is the binary string and it returns an integer which is the decimal equivalent of that string. So the sample input is given. If the input is 1101, then the output is 13, which is the decimal equivalent of that binary number. So let's find out what is this binary numbers and how to convert these binary numbers to decimal numbers. So binary numbers are basically the numbers which are formed using two digits, which is 1 and 0. So basically it contains only ones and zeros. For example, if we take 101 or 110 or 01, so these all are binary numbers examples. So how do we convert this set of numbers to decimal? So these type of numbers. So basically it is said that the binary numbers have the base value as 2, whereas the decimal values have the base value as 10. So we need to convert this to this. So how do we do it? So for each digit, we will multiply this with 2 power the index value or the place value of it. So 1 is the digit value at that position into, we will do here 2 power. So the index, as I told, the place value is 0. So 1 into 2 power 0. And the second term is 0, right? So 0 into 2 power 1. And the third value is again 1 into 2 power 2. So you can see the power is increasing as we go on to the left side of the number. So the left side. So now, so we have got the values of all this. Now we basically sum it. So what is this value? So this is 4 plus, so 0 into anything is 0 plus 1. So what is the value? It is 5. So the decimal equivalent of this number is 5. So this is basically the conversion of a binary number to the decimal number. So how do we do this in the code? So as we are iterating through the each digit of the binary number, my idea is to take the last digit of each number and multiply it with the place value according to the digit's place, that is 2 power 0 or 2 power 1 or 2 power 2 and so on. So that is my thing. So now let's dive into the code. So I have already created the Java file. So binary to decimal, so this is the shortcut. So now in the main method I am going to just write the print statement to call the function. So I'll write the print statement. So I need to write the function as binary to decimal. And the input parameter, as we were given that the input parameter must be a string. So I will be writing that number, the binary number, inside these quotation marks. So let the string be 1001. So we have taken a random string. So what will be the value of 1001 in decimal value? So let us do that. So that is 1 into 2 power, so this one, for this place 1 into 2 power 0, and zeros will have no value, so 0 into 2 power anything is 0, and the last value is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 1 into 2 power 3. So what is the value we get? So we get 1 plus 2 power 3 is 8 and we get 9. So we have to get 9 in the final output. So now let me declare the function binary to decimal. So here I will declare static, and what is the return type of it? It is integer. And what is the input? It is taking a string. So let me name it as some n. So here I will declare the final value. So final result. So result equals, so let it be 0 for now, and I will return result. Okay, this is fine. So how do we do it? So as I told, we will take each digit in that binary string. But as I told, it was numbered. But here we are given string. So we need to convert the string to an integer. How do we convert it? So let me declare another variable and let me name it as num. And here we are going to use the function in the integer class called, so it is written as integer.parseInt. So as you can see, we had already got a suggestion. So integer dot. So the integer is a class and this is a function. So we are going to use this function and we are going to parse through the string and get the integer value out of it and stored in the num variable. So now we will do this and we have got the value. So integer num. Now what we are going to do is we will go from the last digit of the number. So I'll use here while loop because we are iterating. While the num is greater than 0. So what I want to do? So here I need the last digit. How do we get the last digit? I'll just do modulo 10. So here let me declare another variable to store the remainder. So that is last digit, or let me name it last digit itself, is equal to num modulo 10. So I have got the last digit now. So now what we have to do? So with this I will update the result value with result, adding it with so here I have to multiply the each digit with the 2 power of that place value, right? So here last digit into, so we have to do the power. So here we are going to use the math class where we have the function called POW. So POW, here we will have 2 in the base and the power will be changing in each iteration, right? So let me name it as I plus plus. So and I will declare the I in the method at the start. So I will be from 0 because here we are starting with 0. So that is 2 power 0. So in each iteration, so first value will be 0 and in the next iteration it will be increased to 1. So like that it will be changing according to the value. So here it seems there's an error, so we can check it. So cannot convert double to int. So in general the math class, the functions in the math class generally return the value as double. So you can see here we are writing the return types, right? So in this user it is predefined function. In this predefined functions the return type is basically double, but we are multiplying that with an integer, which is not possible. So we will convert this double value into an integer. So here we can use the concept of typecasting, and I have converted this whole double value to an integer. So now the result value is fine. And finally what I have to do, after taking the value of the last digit, we need to remove the last digit because we don't need it. For that what I have to do is num equals num by 10. So I will divide this entire num value with 10. So we have already seen this logics in the reverse the number video. So do check it out. So that's it. We have got the result and everything is fine. So let's see if we are getting the value as 9 or not here. So let me open the terminal and let me run the file. So javac binary to decimal.java and java binary to decimal. So you can check this. We have got the integer value, that is decimal equivalent of the binary number which we had given, that too in the string format. So here the output is in the int format. So that's it. If we are given a string, we can just convert it into an integer, as we had seen this line. From the integer class, we can use the parseInt method, and we had already used the logic of reversing the number here to get the last digit of each number. So these are the logics used, and that's it for this video. Do follow the 100 days of coding challenge by VCode. Thank you for watching.